Hello ladies, this is Evelyn. I'm here to share a one-on-one swap that I am doing with Marilyn G. Yes, it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, but I'm getting slowly, little by little, back into the groove of things. Like I said, this is a swap that I decided to do with Marilyn G. We had discussed swapping some items that we created using the new recollections unicorn paper pads and stamps that you can find at Michael's. So I just want to document some of the things that I made for Maryland. The first thing that I would like to show you is this shaker card that I made. I enlarged the recollection stamp image, and these are recollection flowers. Basically everything is recollections on here, with the exception of the dies, which I believe that these dies are my favorite things, and also the clouds are my favorite things. Um, this image, or should I say this stamped image I created, I made my own clouds. I cut it out of paper and then I stamped with a foam brush the light sky blue ink on it. And like I said, it is a shaker. And in the back, I stamped the back also. I included my name. And all this cloud image was done with stamping. The second thing, or various things that I've made for her, were some envelopes, and I included in the envelopes, same thing, some images with the unicorn, which I stamped. This particular one I did some Copic coloring on, and this background here I made with the sponge technique and a cutout of a cloud that I used cardstock, and I stamped the background. And like I said, these envelopes I made using paper. Here are some more envelopes. These are very small envelopes that I made that you could put like a little card in these. This is a die cut. This is a Sizzix die cut that I have that makes these very small envelopes. And I just made a bunch for her. Here are some other envelopes that I made, and I included the little card in the back. Also another stamped image from the Recollection Stamp Collection, the Unicorn Stamp Collection, that says "You Are a Gem," and I just put a belly band on there. I also made a wand for Maryland, and I created some gift bags. I just decorated some gift bags. This is a My Favorite Things unicorn, and this stamped frame, I believe it's Tim Holtz, but I don't really recall. I did stamp it and I fussy cut, and the Make-A-Wish was also My Favorite Things stamp. And I just added some flowers, and this one I added bling, and this one just has the flowers on it. And this one I really like with the mint green. I also added some bling to that. Okay. Then, I'm sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. This is a flip book that I made. This is part of a banner kit that was also part of the Recollection Unicorn theme. You could also find this at Michael's. And what I did was I just used one of the unicorns. The frame I glittered. The background paper is from the Recollection Unicorn pad. And I just added some embellishments. I added some flowers. And that's basically the front of this flip book. On the inside of this first envelope, I just did a unicorn mix sequins mix. I added that in there, and on this first envelope, instead of doing like a belly band, I just added an extra piece of glittered paper, and to which I adhered the ribbon. So this is what I used to close the flip book. On this back page, sorry about that, I just added some tags. These are also part, this tag is, the image is part of the unicorn, the unicorn stamp set, and this was Michael's die cut. Here you can see another tag that I made. This one I used colored pencils. And again, I inked the background. I added a puffy heart, a happy die cut, and this is the pink paper from that stack. Here again, I lined the inside of the envelope. I included some charms. On this page, which is one of the pages that I like the best, or I should say the back of the envelope, the frame I die cut, I stamped, I die cut, colored Copic the unicorn, and also stamped Let Yourself Go. Did a fishtail banner on that. And this is some more die cuts. This is a Sizzix die and some Recollection flowers. And here, in this one, I added a little surprise also. It is some die cuts of sun and clouds. And I just entitled it Sending You Sunny Skies. And I just cut out a card and I included it in that. And as you can see, here is the back. What I did was an accordion fold on this flip book. So that's how I made this flip book. Another thing that I made was that I covered this photo album, and this is a Marion unicorn die cut. I included some Recollection flowers, and this is My Favorite Things rainbow die, and each piece of each color here is part of the rainbow, and once you cut the rainbow, the individual pieces fall out. So I had to cut like 5 different colored cardstocks in order to get this effect. And this is also, I believe, a My Favorite Things die. I backed it with chipboard, and I used some crepe paper, and you know, as you can see, it is just a photo album. There you go. But the thing that I loved the most was this box that I made for Marilyn. This idea is not an original idea. It's actually a Pinterest cake. I saw this cake on Pinterest, and since I don't bake, I thought, oh, I think I could make it out of a box. So what I proceeded to do was I got a tall box, painted it pink, drew the eyes, and then covered the top with flowers. I made my own unicorn horn out of a paper plate.